All right. Good evening, everyone. It's good to have you all on board. It's another time with Tutorial, the Enthusiastic Tutor. And in today's tutorial, it happens to be one of our Telegram classes, which is exclusive to members of our private class. And we are taking the course Mark 134. It's actually a continuation of the classes we've been having before now. And with me here today, I have Miss Victoria. Miss Victoria, I believe you have your notes with you. Please, can you walk us through what you have there, starting from where we ended it in the last class?
Okay.
The Mark 134.
Since I wasn't in the other class, I wouldn't know where you guys stopped.
Okay, just give me a moment. Trying to open my material from here, so we can get off from where we stopped. Miss Mariam is also left with, I think, just one volume as well. We're actually very close to the material. Just a moment.
Okay.
Loading. Okay. What do we have here? My material is okay. It's responsive now. It wasn't responding. Okay. A lot of stuff on this system. Okay, we've talked about public relation. Taking forever to load the contents.
Okay, so I think the last time I had the class with you, I stopped at origin of public relation in Nigeria, and we stopped at industrialization.
Okay, what do you have on the industrialization? We can start from there.
Yeah, so you said in our next class we are going to do the pioneers of PR.
Okay. So what do you have under the pioneers? Let's take it up from there.
Okay, so for the pioneer of PR, we have Ivy Betali, a native of Georgia.
Okay. No. We cannot take that. That was what we discussed now. That was exactly what we discussed in our last class.
Oh, okay. That was why I
That was
stopped
exactly what we
using.
discussed in our last class. Okay.
Oh.
We also discussed the history and development of public relation in Nigeria. They're all the things we talked about in the last class. So I think we should start from. We're actually supposed to start from the role of okay. We also discussed the role of private sector in PR in Nigeria. So we're actually supposed to start from. We're actually close to it. Okay, let's just go back to the roles here, because we are close to ending the course. So it's just one volume left for her. She was here today, probably to be the last class we are taking. So let's just take it off from the role of the private sector. Do you have anything on that? The role of the private sector.
The role of the private sector.
Yes, it's still under the pioneers of PR in Nigeria, but now it's now the role of the private sector.
I think I have that. The only one I have is the one I have is role of statuaries or whatever corporation. and agencies.
Okay.
The tutor.
Um, okay, let me take you back a little bit. Now, still under that pioneer, yes, before the role of private sector is immediately after the role of the statutory corporations and agencies. It is immediately after it. So if you have the statutory and corporations agencies, then we can start from there.
I do, and
Then
the
you can
next
start
one.
from the role of the statutory corporations and agencies.
Okay, okay, all right. So for here, it says the government led the way in setting up public relation practice in Nigeria. It's closely followed
Yes.
by statutory corporations and agencies like
Wonderful.
e.g. the Electricity Corporation of Nigeria (ECN), which was renamed to
Yes.
Power Holding Company of Nigeria (PHCN). They were the first
Yes.
government parastatals and agency to establish a PR development in
Unit.
1950. Yes,
Wonderful. Wonderful. What year was it?
1950.
Wonderful. 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 So now, what else do you have there? Now, from what you have just said, it has been established that in Nigeria, the government paved the way. All right, the government led the way in the setting up of public relation practice. All right, and with that, it was through the statutory corporations and agencies route, where we have the likes of the ECN, the PHCN, where we have the very first unit of PR been established in the year 1950. Please, what else do you have there?
Okay, I also have the roles of consultancy firm.
The roles of what?
Consultancy firm.
Okay,
Yes.
go ahead, please.
Okay. So if you want to talk about the roles of the private sector, I have that in my course material, but I don't think you discussed anything like that.
Okay, it's fine. Let's work with what you have in your notes. Although,
Okay.
based on what we were discussing, the statutory corporations and agencies, you didn't talk about the railway corporation that was set up. All right, the railway corporations that set up public relation department. You didn't talk about the University College Hospital in Ibadan in 1956. All right, the first PRO we have with the president of Mr. Scott. You did also talk about the custom and excise in 1960 with Mr. Alex Akinyele as the first PRO. But I guess we didn't talk about that on YouTube. It's
No.
fine. Okay. So when you get the keynotes, all these points are there actually in the keynotes. So now the next one that follows is the role of the private sector. You said you don't have it in your notes, so let's just work with what you have in your notes. What else do you have in your notes?
So I have the role of consultancy firm.
Okay, what do we have there?
So under the role of consultancy firm, according to the YouTube videos, it said public relation consultancy practice is young in the country. We also talked about Toye Ogumorin, who says
Okay,
public relation consultancy was pioneered in Nigeria in the late 60s and early 70s.
awesome.
We also discussed that in 1983, four practitioners got together to form the nucleus of the Public Relations Consultants Association of Nigeria, which is
Association, yes.
PRCAN.
Okay.
From there, we talked about how PRCAN was launched on 30th May 1984 at the
Awesome.
The Nigerian Institute of International Affairs in Victoria Island by Chief of Staff
Yes.
Supreme Headquarter by Brigadier Tunde Idiagbon.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So we also said PRCAN is supported by a bylaw number 3, 1993 of the Nigerian Institution of Public Relations.
Okay.
And also PRCAN objective is the promotion of professional reputation management in Nigeria within the public and private sector.
Wonderful. 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 Very well then. Very well then. So do you have anything on, all right, the achievement of public relations in Nigeria?
I have that in my course material.
No. I'm not talking about your course material. I'm talking about your notes.
No, I don't. The next one is challenges and constraint of PR in Nigeria.
Okay, you have that in your note.
Yes, I do.
Please go ahead. Let's hear it. Let's have it.
Okay, so for the challenges and constraint of PR in Nigeria, it says many unqualified and unexperienced persons still parade themselves as public relation practitioners.
Relation practitioners, yes.
Yes. So you also said Nigerian government place greater reliance on foreign public relation consultants at the expense of the local ones. Or like our
Please say that
Nigerian
again.
government, like the Nigerian government places greater reliance on foreign public relation consultants at the expense of the local ones. Like Nigerian government prefer to use the white people instead of us using our
Yes.
own local.
Yes. Our
Local
indigenous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's that for that.
Wonderful. Okay. So you don't have anything on the achievement. Is that where you stopped in the is that where your notes ends?
Yeah, that's where it ends for that part.
Okay, so I think the achievement of public relation is you're to get that from the last volume. All right, and it's just few pages here to the end of the keynotes as well. So
Okay.
we're going to call it a wrap here because I need to go through that video, and I think we're having another class on Friday.
Yeah.
So Friday we should be calling it. Are you doing GST 104?
Yeah, GST 104. Yes, I think, yeah.
That's use of library.
Yes, I am.
Okay, I don't want us to start that course this week, but for other departments, we started already on Monday. So I just needed us to finish Mark 134 so that we can go straight for GST 104. That will be our next course by next week. Thank you very much. Let's call it wrap here for today, and do have a wonderful night rest. Please, if you can reach out to the other lady, that's Miss Chi. She has not been feeling so well. She still reached out to me. She said she's still on bed rest. That's why she has not been attending to coming to classes. You can just drop her a message. All right. I think that's fair. If it's not much of a problem. Thank you very much, and do have a wonderful night rest. Bye for now.
Bye.